guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. For your subscribers, my name is Rachel Naabon, and on this channel I share with you how to leverage your social media for your businesses and how to make money online. For old subscribers, I really want to say thank you for your likes, your comments, and for sharing my videos. I'm grateful. Okay, today we'll be looking at some secrets about making profit in importation business. So for those of you that have been asking me about the secrets for making profit in importation business, this video is for you. I haven't been into this business for a while. I've come to understand a lot about it, some do's and don'ts about importation. I have really come to get to understand that there are some things that are not meant to put in place if you're into importation business, and those are some of the things I'll be sharing with you. I'll be sharing with you how I and my students make profit from importation. Number one thing that you need to do is to get a coach. Who is your coach? What did they tell you about importation? What do you know about importation? This is very important. If you get a wrong coach, then definitely you're going to make mistakes in importation and it will make you to lose a lot. So it's better you get a good coach. Don't just, I don't know where to explain it, but you just have to get a good coach if you want to make profit in the business. I know a lot of persons that have complained to me that they once tried importing, but at the end they just gave up because they were not making profit out of it. Your coach also determines how well you are good in the business. Okay, so you should get a good coach. All right. Number two, you have to try as much as possible to buy from one supplier, buying from a store. Let's take for instance you're into bag, like you sell bags, and you want to buy, let's say, 30 pieces of bags, and you decided to buy from 10 vendors. It will cost you more. You know why? The more you buy from different stores, the more you're paying your express shipping, that's your local shipping. Imagine paying local shipping to 3 stores. Get a good supplier and buy from that supplier. Okay, you can as well start by getting samples from the supplier, and over time you can buy. Let's say now, let's just go practical. If you're buying 10 kg of bag, let's say the total weight of your bag is 10 kg and you're buying from one supplier, there's every possibility that, okay, I'm going to use Nigerian currency, there's every possibility that you will spend, let's say, 2,000 to 3,000 on 10 kg. Okay, but in a place where you're buying from 10 different suppliers, it is very possible that you spend up to 10,000 in getting 10 kg of bags. Why? Let's take for instance you bought kg from one supplier, another from another supplier. You're going to pay local shipping on each. Another thing that you need to know is knowing the current rate, be it RMB rate or dollar rate. You need to know this. How do you know it? You don't just go to Google and search for current rates. You know why? Most of these logistics companies don't work with Google rates. They work with their rates. So find current rates and compare. When comparing this, you don't just work with the shipping rate at that time. Also know the exchange rate. Also know the clearance fee too attached to that rate. So gather a lot information before going into buying. And when you get to know this, from there you can calculate your landing cost. Okay. Check the weight of your goods before it leaves your supplier. It's not all logistics companies that give the actual weight of goods. So you checking the weight with your supplier before sending it out also helps you to calculate very well and know when extra weights are being added to your total weight. So you need to know the weight of these goods. How do you do it? Okay, I think I will have to make a video on how to do it, but you can actually ask your supplier for the weight. You need to check is your landing cost. Your landing cost is very important. I see people just place order and they calculate based on what they know and fix prices. Then when it's time for them to ship the goods, they find out that the price increases, or sometimes they even get the goods without knowing the calculation they made, and they end up losing. And they will come to us and say there is no profit in importation business. No, it's not true. What you need to do is to do your calculations right. If you don't know how to calculate landing cost, then get your coach to teach you. Okay, come to me. Yeah, I'm available. I can teach you how to calculate landing cost. Okay, you need to know how to. You don't just go to Jumia and see what Jumia is selling the price of selling a bag and you decided to sell that way without knowing how much you spent on getting one of those bags. So you have to know everything about your landing costs. Know the weight, the data that you use, the shipping cost, cost of the item, local shipping, every fee that you made during the process of shipment should be included in your calculation, so you won't lose at the end of it. Choose the right shipping company. Choose the right shipping company. Make sure you have varieties. Don't just get stuck with one. Select, if it means selecting. There are a lot of shipping companies out there, so you can go with the best, the one that offers the best rates. Not just the best rates, not just the best shipping rates, the exchange rate, clearance, and every other thing should be considered while choosing shipping company. Okay, so these are what you need to know. These are all that you need to know to make profit in importation business. I said number one is knowing your coach, knowing the weight of the products, buying from same vendor, same store, same supplier. Okay, knowing your landing cost, learn how to calculate your landing cost, and choosing the right shipping company. If this video was helpful, make sure you comment in the comment box and also like and subscribe to my channel.